Hi everybody, this is Carla.
And Eric, just vlogging life. Welcome to our empty apartment tour.
If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Before we get too far into the video, we like to say our channel hit a major milestone of 2,500 subscribers, and we are so happy and thankful for each and every one of you that always comes by and supports Just Vlogging Life. We really appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
So please consider subscribing and setting your bell to all so we can continue to hit our next milestones. Yes, we are now on the road to 3,000 and 4,000 and 5,000 and beyond. So thank you again so much. We really appreciate you.
We wanted to share our empty apartment tour and the pros and cons of living in an apartment. In addition, empty apartment tours show the condition of the apartment that you're leaving it in, how you got it also. It's evidence, it's video evidence to make sure everything's in order, to make sure there's no anything that they can't challenge you on, or it just looks nice, because the goal is to give it back how you got it.
And if you don't create a video, you can always, of course, take pictures.
This also helps you in the end. You can do a little walkthrough to make sure that you didn't leave anything behind. It's really, you'd be surprised what gets left behind. You as a leasee need to make sure you got all your stuff. Definitely.
So you want to check your washer, you want to check your dryer, and just make sure you didn't leave anything behind. We already know how socks tend to just come up missing. Well, the last thing you want to do is leave a whole load of clothes in your washer or either in your dryer. So just make sure you give a once over and do your walkthrough and make sure you check your washer and dryer if you happen to have a washer and dryer as a part of the amenities for your apartment. So even if you're leaving a home, you want to make sure you check that washer and dryer to make sure you're not leaving anything behind.
Here's a pro tip. Make a list of all the things that you need to check. Dish machine, cabinets, things of that nature.
Make sure you check things like your microwave, your stove, all of your drawers, your refrigerator, your freezer,
closets,
all of your closets.
All of your closets.
And just make sure you're not leaving anything. Myself, I realized a week prior that I left something, and you guys will see it coming up here because I made some beans and I'm like, hubby, where is the crock pot in the top? Well, unbeknownst to us, where I thought it was packed up, it really wasn't packed up. I left it behind in one of the cabinets at the bottom. So please make sure you check anything. Like my husband said, this is just a pro tip for you. Make a list of things that you need to check.
And boom, crock pot is found. Here we go, right there.
So I was so super happy that we found the crock pot and we didn't leave it behind, because we really use our crock pot. It's an essential piece to our kitchen cookware. Some of our cabinets we really don't use, like these ones here over the refrigerator. We've never used them, so it was no need for us to check them because we've never used them. And here you see me showing you guys the freezer and also the refrigerator. We didn't leave anything behind, and yeah, it's super duper clean.
Another tip, y'all, is to thoroughly read your lease. Go through it and make sure you know the ins and outs of your lease, when you can get out of it, when it ends, if there's, because a lot of conditions was put in the lease that we had to really read through and find, because it's in the fine print. And it's really important that you do that, because there's some circumstances that you might have to fulfill to get out your lease. And we had to we had to get the knowledge on that. It was like,
Yeah. And one other thing that we didn't know was there was a certain amount of time that we had to submit a letter to say that, you know, hey, we're not renewing the lease. And if we wouldn't have done that in a certain amount of time, we would have been automatically renewed
at the highest rate.
At the highest rate.
Yes.
So you want to make sure that you know when it's important to get that lease notification in that you are not renewing your lease with any leasing company, whether it's an apartment or a home, but especially with these apartments.
No.
So make sure you put your notification in writing and make sure that it's signed and dated, and letting them know that you're not renewing your lease, because that can be tricky and you might not even get your security deposit back based on the way you give notification. So just another pro tip for you to do things the proper way and know what your lease actually says and how to get out of your lease.
We went through the apartment with a fine-tooth comb, but keep in mind there will be some normal wear and tear, you know.
Yeah, so we had a little bit of wear and tear on the walls as far as like with little scratches. This apartment, the paint on the walls was flat paint, and flat paint tends to really pick up scuffs and marks and things of that nature. But don't worry about things like that, because that comes with just the territory of being in a rental or being in an apartment and things of that nature. So but just know that they usually don't mark you or ding you or whatever it is for receiving your security deposit back. You will receive your security deposit back even if you have like normal wear and tear on the walls. I am not a fan of flat paint, so I was constantly washing the walls, or at least using the magic eraser. Not sponsored, but I was using those erasers on the wall to get off scuffs. Now bear in mind, when I say you will receive your security deposit back, that is based on if you are returning the apartment, how you received it as best you can. Some leasing companies will even allow you to live out your security deposit. So just find out if that's an option for you, to be able to live out your security deposit and things of that nature, because sometimes they will, but you have to kind of inquire and get the proper communication for that as well.
We had a lot of fun memories in this place. It was our first home in Alabama. We're going to miss it.
Yes, I agree. We had a lot of fun memories here. We're definitely going to miss the amenities like the fitness center and even the pool. Believe it or not, we did have some fun times just enjoying the ambiance of the pool. Sometimes the pool would get a little bit reckless and out of control, being that that was our backyard and it was community for the entire apartment complex. But nonetheless, we still did enjoy the ambiance of the pool and just the sound of serene waterfalls and things of that nature. So we're going to wrap this video up here.
Thanks for coming out, y'all. See y'all on the next video. Peace.
This is Carla. My husband is Eric. We're just vlogging life. Please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and set your bell to all. And we will see you in our next video. Peace.